under the COVID situation, e-learning concept is most popular. Once upon a time, the e-learning concept through IGNOU-like universities were not really approved for higher education or for jobs. But today, even all universities, they could not conduct courses physically, and they are using only e-learning concepts, and for which the industries are contributing a lot. Many industries now, IT industries, they are conducting e-learning courses, certified courses like Coursera, etc. like that. Udemy, like courses are introduced. And if the students are able to shine well in these e-learning courses, and they can be certified as a very professional skill in those areas, electronic and digital technologies to communities and cities. The second factor is the use of ICT to transform life and working environments within the city. The third factor is the embedding of such ICTs in government systems. And the last factor is the practices that brings ICTs and people together to enhance the innovation and knowledge. Now in this case, mathematics plays an important role in digital transformation. Let us see which are the concepts of mathematics are playing an important role. Many mathematical concepts are used in ICT activities. Some of them are fast Fourier transformations for studying damage to bridges, dams, fracture gradient, etc. Walls transformations in medical systems. Near search algorithms using mathematics. Pattern recognition techniques, image processing using mathematics to detect criminals. Remote access through mathematical hashing. Many arithmetic problems are involved in designing smart city. The digital transformation as the inclusive technology, what I want to say. Introduction of the e-textiles, also known as smart garments and smart clothing, electronic textiles, smart textiles, or smart fabrics, or fabrics that enable digital components including small computers and electronics to be embedded in them. Smart textiles are fabrics that have been developed with new technologies that provide added value to the wearing people. What makes smart fabrics revolutionary is that they have the ability to do many things that traditional fabrics cannot, including communicate, transform, conduct energy, and even grow. So these are the facilities available with smart fabrics. The digital transformation in civil engineering, let us see. Smart building with smartphones, Internet of Technology, smart energy meters, solar energy capacitors, protection of environment and safety. So for all these purposes, the digital transformation is useful to convert an ordinary city as a small city in the case of the civil engineering. So this picture is giving you a smart city dealing with many number of things like data, the grid computing, and infrastructure initiative, and technology useful for the public, discussion theme, and so on and so forth. A traffic enforcement camera system consisting of a camera and a vehicle monitoring device is used to detect and identify vehicles disobeying a speed limit or some other road legal requirement. This, when you go to Dubai like place, Singapore like places, you can easily see this type of radar system catching the people who are violating traffic rules. Small cities need people lighting system with various lighting characteristics. For example, the lighting system in buildings or even different objects need specified color light and color temperature. In fact, an interplay needs to be produced between lighting, architecture, and quality of life with high level of efficiency and many other factors make LED lighting systems suitable for these smart cities. Now, smart cities will have intelligent buildings. That means the buildings with intelligence. Normally we see intelligent people, but we see here intelligent buildings. Better construction materials, transportation, and wastewater management, rainwater harvesting. These all the things are possible. Smart diamonds to define smart city. It is looking like a diamond, but it is defining what are the facilities needed for a smart city. Smart governance is needed, smart energy, smart building, smart mobility, smart infrastructure, smart technology, smart healthcare, smart citizen. So these all the factors, they comprise the definition of smart city. It has not only a few hours of water supply a day or electricity that goes off for several hours or streets littered with garbage. The general appearance of the city has to be pleasing and clean. So this is the figure, what you are seeing. So here the cleaning is very, very necessary in the case of the smart city. And what are the environment and natural resources? The weather track solution and weather stations will be there, smart controller will be there, climate IQ will be there, and weather track central internet service. So these all the things are included in the smart city development. Next, let us talk about smart grid and energy. Smart grid. Already we know that grid computing and the facilities are available in different places, and for our application we are using different systems for grid computing. Here in a very smart way, the smart grid is used and the energy applications are used as described in this picture, like the generation and transmission, distribution and the consumption. Look at this figure here. Here the PV modules are there, generator and load, regulation and conversion is there, wind turbine is there, battery bank is there. So here energy is through wind turbine, we are getting it, and it is using the conservation of the energy. This energy is stored in the battery and it is utilized for many other purposes. Smart electricity, it deals with your again smart grid applications. Smart roads to change the electric cars actually. And if you look at this, a transmission line is there, generation plant is there, substation will be there, distribution systems, all in a very smart way designed. Finally, it comes to the end user. The normal lighting which we are using in streets consumes more electricity. In country like India, shortage of electricity is higher level. So in rural level, in rural area, we should think about the induction loop traffic sensors. Look at this figure. It is also the part of the smart city development actually, and this figure is very, very user friendly. You can straight away understand what it is. And the smart buildings and smart society, smart car, smart factory, everything is smart. Smart house, smart grid, everything. If you look at this, here you find that the smart building, and smart school is there, smart store is there, book is there, map is there, movie is there, internet is there. And here what exactly you mean that smart school? And with the help of the internet of technology, you can study in the school. With the help of the IoT technology, smart stores, whatever you want, you can purchase and it will come to your house like that. And a smart factory, that is also there. So with these facilities, the smart city development is done. If you look at, this is a global view of the smart city, and it contains smart building and all whatever the factors we discussed. And if you look at that, everything for entering into digital transformation from petty shop to the major companies for ease of use by the public. The pressure is on for all the companies to become digital. It is essential to survival and leads to improved customer experience and therefore retention. Increased traffic across all channels and ultimately higher revenue. Although the imperatives are clear, transformation is not easy. There are a number of challenges, including the right leadership, vision to drive the change, instilling a culture of innovation and openness, leveraging the data, adapting to technology change, anticipating customer needs, and tracking results. The strategic rules for transformation can be summarized by three basic approaches. One focuses on customer value propositions, and another on transforming the operation model, and the third on transforming operational processes. In the digital world, even companies in the primary physical industries will not start their digital transformation journey from zero. Instead, most organizations are already finding ways to use digital transformation by providing interactive websites, improved customer service, or enhanced customer experiences. Similarly, they are creating basic operating capabilities such as online channels or digital supply chain tracking. From this starting point, a company's strategic approach to transform typically follows one of the three paths shown already said by me. That digital transformation, the key domains. The first domain is customer experience. One key area is to transform the whole customer experience. Businesses have started to take advantages of previous investment in systems to understand market segments and specific demographics. Some ways in businesses are transforming customer experiences include exploration of social media to understand customer dissatisfaction and satisfaction, promotion of brands through digital media, building of new online commodities to build loyalty with clients, building products that improve branding and lifestyle communities, building analytic capabilities to get to know customers more in detail, usage of technology to improve in-person sales communication, integration of customer purchase data to offer better and personalized sales and customer services. Service companies now offer self-service through digital tools, usage of mobile applications. The second one is the business processes. The transformation of the internal process or operational process of a business is also very important. Process digitization. Processes now are going beyond using automation to enable themselves to refocus on more strategic tasks. It now goes beyond efficiency. Going digital often reduces the need for shipping physical prototypes in both directions, thus reducing the lifestyle of product development. The second one is worker environment. With the increasing use of collaboration tools, email and video conferencing, etc., employees can now stay in contact with clients and customers who they have never met or in areas they never visit. Digital transformation replaces one-way communication mediums to broad communication methods and remote work. Next is performance management. Digital transformation systems offer business executives more knowledge of regions, customers, and products, thus making it possible to make decisions on real data and not just assumptions. Managers can now compare status across several sites and adjust product manufacturing capacity. The operation models let us talk about now. Besides transformation of operation process and customer experiences, digital transformation is also about the transformation of business models. Companies are finding ways to bundle physical and digital offerings and using digital methods to share information across company slots. They are now building service wrappers on traditional products to bring about a China research lab based on a cloud platform. The rack also includes IBM system storage as shown in the figure here. And the storage has got the following architecture: dual active RAID controller, host interface, direct attached storage, that is called DAS or SAN solution. Start with DAS configuration and seamlessly transition to a FC SAN when ready. Easy to deploy and managed with DS3000 storage manager. 5.4 terabyte of storage capacity with 12 450 GB hot swappable 15K drives. And the network components are the blade center H, input output, redundant 4G FC networking. The cloud computing architecture management server here. The operating system is Windows 2003 R2 Enterprise Edition, including MS Active Directory. The database server is MS SQL Server Enterprise Edition, MS SQL Server Express Embedded VM where Virtual Center, now vCenter Server. The platform management tools, IBM Systems Direct 6.11. So mostly the IBM products are used here in this particular thing. You can also look at the figure, the table is given, and you just look at the architecture and figure, it is very easily you can follow that. The built-in virtualization. Understand virtual and physical resource usage. Dynamically manage virtual workloads to optimize resource usage. Optimally migrate virtual machines across systems to maintain service levels. The forces driving cloud computing are shown in the figure. The business benefits of blue cloud. This is called blue cloud. That is why mostly the figures are in blue color. The cost efficient model for creating and acquiring information services. Next, reduces IT management complexity. It increases business responsiveness with real-time capacity reallocation as demand for compute power grows, powers both existing and emerging data-intensive workloads. The Service Management Center for Cloud Computing. It has got a large data analysis that is called Hadoop, structured record storage that is nothing but peanuts and Sherpa, and the third one is the block storage, namely SAN, SAN and NAS. So in the case of the large data analysis, Hadoop, scan-oriented workloads will be there, focus on sequential disk IO will be there, and dollar per CPU circle will be there. In the case of the structured record storage, that is peanuts and Sherpa, CRUD, CRUD will be there, point lookups and short scans will be there, index organize table and random IOs will be there, dollar per latency. In the case of the block storage, object retrieval and streaming will be there, scalable file storage will be there, dollar per GB. That will be metered rating. The web has changed today. The web serving applications need today scalability, preferably elastic, flexible schemas, geography, distribution, high availability, reliable storage. Web serving applications can do complicated queries nowadays, strong transactions also. To help you scale your mountains of data, the peanuts and Sherpa will help you. Yahoo serving storage problem. Small records only, maybe 100 KB or less. Structured records, lots of fields. Extreme data scale, tens of terabyte. Extreme record scale, tens of thousands of requests per second. Low latency globally, 20 plus data centers worldwide. High availability, outages cost dollar millions. Variable usage pattern as applications and users change. These are coming under Yahoo serving storage problem. the Peanuts and Sherpa solution. This is the next generation global scale record store. It consists of record orientation, scale output, as and pub sub replication to far flung data centers to mask propagation delay, consistency model, cloud deployment model. What is Peanuts and Sherpa? Just you can look at the figure, you can easily follow. What will it become? Again, you can look at this figure, you will follow this. What will it become? Again, look at this. You will find the indexes and views, everything in the figure very easily. What are the design goals now? Scalability. Thousands of machines, easy to add capacity, restrict query language to avoid costly queries. Next, geographic replication. Each replication around the globe, low latency, local access, and the third one is high availability and fault tolerance, automatically recover from failures and serve reads and writes despite failures. The next one is consistency, pre-record guarantees, timeless model, option to relax if needed. The next one is multiple access path, hash table, oriented table, and primary and secondary access. And finally, the hosted service. Applications plug and play, share operational costs. The technology elements, you can look at the figure, we can follow easily. Then we will talk about the data manipulation. Per record operations, get, set, delete possible. Multi-record operations, multi-get scan, get range possible. The tables, hash table, just look at the figure, you can easily follow that. And the ordered tables, tablets, you can also look at the figure. The flexible schema, this also you can look at the figure, you can easily follow the table. The detailed architecture is given in the figure, you can easily follow. The tablet splitting and balancing is also given in the figure, you can easily follow. Accessing data, it is exhibited in the figure very nicely. Bulk read is also exhibited in the figure. Range queries, how it is possible, you can see in the figure. Updates, you just look at what way the updates are very easily done. And next is replication and consistency. This replication, you can look at the figure, how nicely it is done. The consistency model, the goal is make it easier for applications to reason about updates and cope up with the replication. What happens to a record when primary key lies? So this you can look at the model on the figure. Similarly, some examples on social lies, the consistency model, and various types are given in the figures, you can easily follow. Next, let us talk about the consistency techniques. Pre-record mastering. Each record is assigned a master region, may differ between records. Updates to the record forwarded to the master region. Ensures consistent ordering of updates. The next one is tablet level mastering. Each tablet is assigned a master region. Inserts and deletes of records forward to the master region. Master region decides tablet splits. The last one, these details are hidden from the application except for the latency impact. The mastering, you can look at the figure very nicely, you can understand the bulk, insert, update, replace, all you can see in the figure. Very easily you can follow. The type of record stores, this query expressiveness, it is starting from simple to object retrieval and retrieval from single table of objects records and through SQL for Oracle future reach. Say in this case what is happening, the object retrieval is from S3 and the Peanut gives the retrieval from single table of objects, Oracle gives a SQL future on. like that. This also you can see. And types of record store, you can see the figure, data model, elasticity, and all these things are given in the figures. Now let us talk about the data stores comparison. User partitioned SQL stores. Each consists of Microsoft Azure SDS, Amazon SimpleDB. Next, multi-tenant application databases. This is like Salesforce.com, Oracle on demand. Then the third one is mutable object stores, that is Amazon S3. Now, versus Peanuts. Now, versus Peanuts, more expressive queries, users must control partitioning, limited elasticity. Wireless Application Protocol, WAP, WAP. That is what we are going to see today now. The main worldwide industry standard for providing internet communications and advanced services on digital mobile phones, pagers, personal digital assistants, and other wireless terminals. WAP is compatible with all mobile standards. Mobile stock trading via WAP. This can be done access to WAP mobile phone with real-time stock information. Then it is possible to place orders with the stock exchange, manage stock portfolio anytime, anywhere through mobile WAP phone. WAP banking and broking. Mobile banking is a subset of online banking, a service that is being offered in most international banks nowadays, in Indian banks also. Motivator for mobile banking: to have an additional distribution channel and to further cut cost factor. WAP banking and broking. Every transaction, fixed or mobile, is saving money in retail operations. Mobile banking deals with order currency, pay bills, transfer funds, check exchange rates and interest, transaction history, check account and credit card balances. So, mobile broking through mobile device with purposes like key functions, check codes, receive messages when order is executed, browse and delete existing orders, manage portfolio, buy and sell stocks options, other financial instruments, receive alerts about price movements, etc. Mobile banking broking through mobile device with purposes like to have high value for both private and professional trade alike, the ability to receive real-time prices or news information 24 hours a day. Mobility software or architecture. XML-based communication channel, Java Beans for encapsulation and responses, content management engine, that is Java component on web server. Mobility software architecture, again, library of Java server page templates, tools for auto creation, edition of Java server pages, host interface applications for integration within existing bank environments. Mobile solutions products. Visit, you can get more details at www.macalla.com, macalla.com, which provides the mobile solutions products, namely WAP, Wireless Application Protocol. Others now, as author of WAP systems in Sharjah International Airport, myself have implemented certain applications based on mobile solutions. Typical flight information system gives various displays on the mobile unit like time-wise display, destination-wise display, airlines-wise display, all separately for both arrival and departure. Passenger information system offers services like listing facilities destination-wise, name-wise, flight-wise, and date-wise. Visa passport system offers services like listing facilities name-wise, passport-wise, visa number-wise, and nation-wise. Import cargo system was developed It is providing information like cargo bill-wise details, origin-wise listing, item-wise listing, invoice-wise details, date-wise listing, airlines-wise listing, cargo agents-wise listing, missing items, lost and found. Cargo tracking system, facilities of cargo tracking system, cargo bill number-wise status, cargo agent-wise status, cargo freight-wise status, lost and found status, invoice number-wise and item code-wise status. These systems are revenue-making systems for airports, cargo agents and airlines. Export cargo system, similarly, the information integrates all data and processes of an organization into unified system. A typical ERP system will use multiple components of computer software and hardware to achieve the integration. A key integrant of most ERP systems is the use of a unified database to store data for the various modules. Examples of modules in ERP: manufacturing, supply chain, financials, customer relationship management called CRM, human resource management called HRM, warehouse management. PeopleSoft HRMs, financials modules from Oracle, remaining applications from SAP, system application procedure. Ideally, ERP delivers a single database that contains all data for the software modules, which would include manufacturing, engineering, bills of material, scheduling, capacity, workflow management, quality control, cost management, manufacturing process, manufacturing projects, manufacturing flow, supply chain management. Inventory, order entry, purchasing, product configuration, supply chain planning, suppliers scheduling, inspection of goods, claim processing, commission calculation. Financials, general ledger, cash management, accounts payable, accounts receivable, fixed assets, projects, costing, billing, time, expense, activity management. Human resources, payroll, training, time and attendance and benefits, customer resource and marketing, sales and marketing, commissions, service customer contact and call center support, data warehousing, self-service interfaces for customers, suppliers and employees. The most important aspect of any ERP implementation is that the company who has purchased the ERP product takes ownership of the project. To implement ERP systems, companies often seek the help of ERP vendor or third-party consulting companies. These firms typically provide three areas of professional services, namely consulting, customization, and support. Professional services, they include consulting, customization, maintenance, and support. Design aspects of engineering, how best to make the product, order tracking from acceptance through fulfillment, revenue cycle from invoice, managing bills of materials, tracking purchase orders, inventory and costing, accounting for all these tasks. Limitations of ERP systems, let us see. Success depends on how you implement the system correctly. Proposing changes in business practices that are out of synchronization with ERP systems. ERP systems can be very expensive to install. ERPs are often seen as too rigid and too difficult to adopt. Systems can be difficult to use. Many of the integrated links and high accuracy. There are frequent compatibility problems. The system may be over-engineered relative to the actual needs to the customer. On open source definition. Open source does not mean access to the source code. The distribution terms of open source software must comply with 10 definitions. Number 1. Free redistribution. The license shall not restrict any party from selling or giving away the software as a component of an aggregate software distribution containing programs from several different sources. The license shall not require a royalty or other fee for such sale. Point number 2. Source code. The program must include source code and must allow distribution in source code as well as compiled form. Where some form of product is not distributed with source code, there must be a well publicized means of obtaining the source code for more than a reasonable reproduction cost, preferably downloading via the internet without charge. The source code must be the preferred form in which a programmer would modify the program. Point number 3. Derived works. The license must allow modifications and derived works and must allow them to be distributed under the same terms as per the license of the original software. Number 4. Integrity of the author's source code. The license may restrict source code from being distributed in modified form only if the license allows the distribution of patch files with the source code for the purpose of modifying the program or build time. The license must explicitly permit distribution of software built from modified source code. The license may require derived works to carry a different name or version number from the original software. Point number 5. No discrimination against persons or groups. The license must not discriminate against any person or group of persons. Point number 6. No discrimination against fields of endeavor. The license must not restrict anyone from making use of the program in a specified field of endeavor. For example, it may not restrict the program from being used in a business or from being used for genetic research. Point number 7. Distribution of license. The rights attached to the program must apply to all to whom the program is redistributed without the need for execution of an additional license by those parties. Point number 8. License must not be specific to a product. The rights attached to the program must not depend on the programs being part of a particular software distribution. If the program is extracted from that distribution and used or distributed within the terms of program's license, all parties to whom the program is redistributed should have the same rights as those that are granted in conjunction with the original software distribution. Point number 9. License must not restrict other software. The license must not place restrictions on other software that is distributed along with the licensed software. For example, the license must not insist that all other programs distributed on the same medium must be open source software. The last but not the least, the point number 10, license must be technology neutral. No provision of the license may be predicated on any individual technology or style of interface. Thank you.